Is abortion wrong? The question rarely arrives in calm air. It shows up with a late period and a quick heartbeat. It knocks on the door of a dorm room in a studio apartment. It sits in waiting rooms where the clock feels loud. We need moral clarity and we need mercy that does not blink. The Christian claim begins here. Life is a gift from God. Human worth is not awarded by size or age or location. In the womb, a human being is being knit together, known by God, seen by God, numbered by God. That is why the command against murder matters here. Because the one hidden beneath a heartbeat monitor is a someone, not a something. And to intentionally end that life is to do violence to a neighbor who cannot cry for help. But the Bible never uses the modern word abortion. That is true. It also never uses the word Trinity, yet the teaching is there. The scriptures speak of children known before birth, formed in the secret place, called even from the womb. They picture the unborn as persons under the care of the Creator. If that is so, then the moral line comes into focus. We do not erase the smallest image bearers. The earliest Christians understood this instinctively. An ancient manual of discipleship told believers not to procure an abortion and not to destroy a newborn child. In a culture where exposure and infanticide were common, Christians chose a different way. They received children as gifts, and they rescued the abandoned. The way of Jesus moved against the grain of empire. Now the hard questions: my body, my choice. Our bodies matter, so does the tiny body within a mother. Freedom that forgets the vulnerable is a thin freedom. Real freedom loves the truth and loves the little one. What about rape? There are no easy sentences here. Rape is evil. The victim needs care, protection, and justice. At the same time, the child is innocent. Punishing the child does not punish the criminal. So the people of God shoulder the weight together. We raise funds, we open homes. We provide counseling, healthcare, and steady friendship. We honor both mother and child with costly love. What about the life of the mother? Honest medicine labors to save both lives whenever possible. Tragic cases demand careful clinical judgment and pastoral care. These are not moments for slogans. They are moments for wisdom, prayer, and love. The aim is never to end life as a solution. The aim is to do the most good in a broken world. Some ask a piercing question. If babies who die rest safely with God, why is abortion wrong? Because we are not judges over the life of another person. Because love does not take life as a strategy. Because God commands us to protect the weak and to do no harm. Good ends do not justify violent means. Others point to a wisdom line that says the dead know nothing. That line describes the horizon of earthly life, life under the sun. It does not cancel other passages where God claims and calls the unborn. So we read the whole witness, and we let Scripture interpret Scripture. Now a word for the already broken. Maybe you swallowed the pills. Maybe you signed the consent form. Maybe you drove the car and kept your eyes on the road so you would not cry. Hear this: sin is real and grace is greater. There is a page beyond this page. There is forgiveness without asterisks. Jesus bears guilt and gives a new peace. The church must open its doors as a place to heal, not a stage to shame. What can we do next? Change our words. Say child, not product of conception. Say mother, not case. Names wake the heart. Change our culture. Stand with single moms. Make adoption simpler. Support ethical homes for children and offer counseling that is affordable. Change ourselves. Pray, give, show up. Start with one family, one visit, one bag of diapers. Teach wise love to the young. Teach the dignity of the body. Teach faithfulness and patience. Where honor rises, fear shrinks. Where community shows up, isolation loses its bite. Care for those grieving miscarriage. Do not flatten their sorrow with quick comparisons. Hold them, listen. Bless them with hope that God counts tears we do not notice. Keep a steady compass. Truth and mercy are not rivals. Truth says abortion is wrong. Mercy says we will help you find a better way. Truth refuses violence against the small. Mercy embraces the frightened and the poor. Both hands must move together. Remember the goal. We are not defending an abstract idea. We are serving people. We are not chasing debate trophies. We are seeking saved lives, mended hearts, and restored homes. If you are pregnant and afraid, hear this. You are not alone. There is a path forward. Find one trusted person. Find one trustworthy community. There is a future, even when the night feels long. The life within you is a gift, and so are you. So here is the quiet conclusion. Abortion is wrong because God treasures human life from its first moment. Abortion is wrong because the least among us are still our neighbors. Abortion is wrong because love protects. And next to that sentence stands another sentence we must not forget. There is grace for the repentant. There is a new road for the lost. There is a family ready to walk with you. In a noisy world, let the church be a safe house. In a cold world, let us build warm fires. In a fearful world, let us become people of hope again. The God who knits life in the womb can also re-knit the heart.